You know those people who just always seem to know what's coming next? A big market shift, a new social trend, some looming crisis? It's like they've got a crystal ball or something. But what if I told you it's not magic at all? It's actually a skill, and it's when you can start learning, like right now.
Does this sound familiar? You wake up, you check the news, and bam, you're totally blindsided by some huge event that apparently everyone else saw coming from a mile away. It's so frustrating, right? That feeling of being left behind while the world just keeps moving. Well, it really doesn't have to be that way.
See, here's the thing. There are pretty much two kinds of people in the world. You've got your reactors. They're glued to the headlines, always playing catch-up, reacting to stuff that's already happened. But then you have the predictors. They're different. They don't just read the news, they read patterns. They see the little shifts way in advance because they're watching what the herd is doing. And our whole goal here is to help you jump from that first group to the second.
So what's their secret? What's the secret sauce? How do these predictors see things that the rest of us just miss? Well, it all comes down to spotting what are called hidden variables, these tiny, seemingly random clues that actually tell a much, much bigger story.
And believe it or not, the key to unlocking this whole predictive superpower, to seeing these hidden variables, it can be found in a single, super simple, everyday purchase. It's something you've seen 1,000 times, but I bet you've never, ever thought of it as a powerful economic signal.
What we're talking about here is something economists have dubbed the lipstick effect. And hey, don't worry, this isn't really about makeup. It's actually a brilliant little theory that acts as a window right into our collective human nature, especially when the going gets tough. So what exactly is the lipstick effect? Well, the theory goes like this. When times get tight, during a recession or just a period of high stress, people stop buying the big ticket items. They put off buying a new car or taking that big vacation. But, and this is the crucial part, they still want to feel good. So they start treating themselves to small, affordable luxuries. And the classic example, of course, is lipstick. It's a tiny purchase that can give you a nice little boost without breaking the bank. So here's how it plays out, step by step. First, some kind of pressure starts building up in society. Maybe it's economic, maybe it's social. As a response, people instinctively hit the brakes on those huge purchases. But that desire for a small treat, for a little morale boost, that doesn't just vanish. So what happens? People start seeking out these little affordable comforts. And the result? Sales of these small, lipstick items start to climb, signaling a huge shift in how people are feeling long before it ever makes the 6 o'clock news. And this is the key insight, really. This has almost nothing to do with actual lipstick. It's about a deep, fundamental, and predictable pattern in human behavior. It's about how all of us, as a group, react when we start to feel the pressure mounting. There's a line from the source material that just nails it. Human nature is predictable, especially when the environment turns hostile. You see, when things get difficult, our reactions become way more instinctual, more uniform. That collective need for a little bit of comfort becomes this really powerful, predictable force. And if you know where to look, you can spot it every time. And when you look at the actual spending habits, the shift is just, wow, it's dramatic. When stress goes up, spending on big-ticket items absolutely plummets. Of course, the stuff we need, our necessities, that stays pretty stable. We all have to buy groceries, right? But the real story, the hidden variable, is right here in the affordable luxuries category. It just shoots through the roof. That is the lipstick effect in action. That's the signal you're looking for. Okay, so understanding the theory is one thing, but the real question is, how do you actually use this? Well, the key is to start searching for the modern-day versions of lipstick. What are the small, affordable treats that people are turning to right now? Think about it. Are people skipping expensive restaurant dinners but suddenly splurging on fancy premium coffee to make it home? Ding, 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 that's a signal. Are they upgrading their Netflix plan instead of going to the movies? Or maybe you notice a boom in high-end snack foods at the grocery store. Heck, even those little microtransactions in mobile games are a perfect example. These aren't just random purchases, you guys. They are data points. They tell a story about our collective mood long before any official report comes out. And this right here is the fundamental shift in mindset. The news can only tell you what happened yesterday, but collective behavior? That can tell you what might happen tomorrow. When you start observing these little spending patterns, you stop being a reactor and you start becoming a predictor. And that applies to your investments, your career, or even just understanding the world around you a little better. So what you've just picked up isn't just a fun fact for your next dinner party, it's a powerful mental model. The lipstick effect is a new lens you can use to look at the world, one that helps you see and interpret all the subtle signals that, frankly, most people just walk right past.
Look, if you remember just one thing from this whole explainer, please make it this. When people feel pressure, they find small ways to feel good. Your job is to find out where that's happening. If you can do that, you'll start to see the future before it ever makes the news. It is that simple and it's that powerful. So now the ball is in your court. The next time you're at the grocery store or scrolling online or even just talking with your friends, keep your eyes peeled. What are the small indulgences you see people turning to? What's the hidden variable? What lipstick effect are you going to spot first?